Well, we do have one video to watch, and then I think it's a little late for the other one. So we're just going to watch this one today from Galgot 100, Deja New, Part 2, Squadron 42. Yep. Estimated delivery 2014.
Squadron 42, Chapter 1. And
clap,
I'm
everybody.
privy to a bunch of stuff that we haven't shown you guys yet, and I have to say that the level of design and implementation on the missions, and in terms of flying, being down on the ground, different things, there's puzzles, it's crazy. It's like...
Well, that's cool. He kind of already mentions there's puzzles. It's crazy.
It's that I would put Squadron 42 up against any other AAA sort of console title. 50 hours to play.
And I don't know. He is saying that it's ridiculous at the time, thinking back 2014. But then when you see the trailer they put out, I guess it still fits what he said. But how do we look and see 2014 and be like, and not just be like, what?
All the way through the story. Episode 1 will be the first one that we launch, and then I think our plan is to roll them out in sort of 3-month increments until we've done all 5 episodes, and then Squadron 42 as the whole campaign will be complete.
Yeah, that didn't happen. Three months at a time, this guy. Dude has 15 people working at the company at the time, thinks he's going to put out a AAA game in 3 months. What was happening these days? What brain rot existed at this time? It was insane. There was a, just absolutely ridiculous disease going on at this company at this time.
Amazing. It's going to take a little longer than we'd originally thought, but I think it's worth it to give the guys here in the UK the time to make it and do it right. So we didn't show any Squadron 42 stuff, but we will show that at CitizenCon.
Guys, I'm literally standing right here, by the way. This wasn't Gamescom 2016. This was not Gamescom 2016.
If you thought tonight was good...
If it was, it's such a weird angle, and I don't remember these computers being here. I was there.
All right, there you go. Speaking of optimistic, Squadron 42.
Must be. It just didn't look like that. I don't remember.
Significantly grown from when it was first pitched in 2012. So to sort of get you where we'll land at, because we're content and sort of feature locked now. Most of our technology is now done. We have some key things still left. Right now, where we're at in Squadron.
Most of our technology is done. Every feature. Guys, we needed just a bit more tech. Guys, we just need the tech. Oh, we need that different tech for that. Fuck out of here, man. Holy.
Gameplay features are at gray box or better. So gray box is when we've had everything blocked out, all the actions done. We've sort of balanced it for what we think will be fun enough.
Wait, did he say feature locked? No shot.
Speaking of optimistic, Squadron 42, it's significantly grown from when it was first pitched in 2012. So to sort of get you where we'll land at, because we're content and sort of feature locked now. Most of our...
Didn't they just say that? They just said that this year, right? Feature lock is not feature complete. Feature lock is saying we designed all the features. Okay. Well, guess what? They didn't. So if we're gonna just come out there and play semantics, they didn't lock all the features. They're still making them.
Technology is now done.
At this
we
time.
Have some key things still left.
So
right
it doesn't
now, where
matter.
We're at Squadron 42.
It doesn't matter what he says. It was bullshit.
Is all the chapters and gameplay features are at gray box or better. So gray box is when we've had everything blocked out, all the actions done. We've sort of balanced it for what we think will be fun and not. We are currently taking one of the chapters of the story all the way to what we would consider final shipping quality. And it's saying, we're hoping to show you a Squadron 42 mission, and we're not quite there yet. So we got very close.
It took them an entire year to show it.
Well, I'm hopefully gonna show you something that will make you forget what I just said. So we'll see. Maybe not, but you know. So that's my long-winded way of saying that as much as we wanted to have Squadron 42 for this year, is not going to be this year, because from the polish we need to do, it still needs a bit more time.
A bit more time equals 8 years minimum.
But we will be showing you this final, this mission polish level in the near future.
We need to make a call on this. We know we're not going to have the...
This is the scene. The feet up on the desk scene.
The section on the Idris ready, with the thing done well polished through, looking awesome. Right. The good thing about it is actually a huge amount of work went into Squadron 42. We really moved it forward. We actually answered a lot of issues and solved a lot of technological issues, which means that actually it really pushed us very close to getting something that we can show the community. And that's basically where we are now, is we're basically working on getting Squadron 42 to a level where we can give it to the community, as soon as possible.
Holy. Sometimes you forget how often they say this dumb shit to you.
That's what the vertical slice is really about to show. But a lot of the detail and the subtlety and the fluidity of it, will get dialed in as we finish off Squadron this coming year.
Finish off Squadron this coming year,
There's a lot of stuff we're developing specifically that goes into Squadron and then goes across into the PU. And
why do people still defend these people? Whenever they speak, why do they take their word as concrete still? I have no clue. Not these people, I should say this singular man. Why do people in this community still take the word as bond when it's been nothing but that? I've always been so confused by that now.
And, we're closing it down. All the remaining features were in content. And the last major technical hurdle that we were worried about on Squadron was...
I'm up and down with believing them. I believe developers, some of them, when they speak, this specific thing, I can't. The letters from the chairman, the CitizenCon stuff, I can't. And the thing about this CitizenCon is they showed us. It wasn't him just talking on a PowerPoint, so it felt different. But damn, man.
Object container streaming, which, as you know, we're almost ready to close out here on 3.3. So we don't have any major technical hurdles left on Squadron. So for us, it's a bit easier to get Squadron closed out than obviously Star Citizen that needs the server meshing and all the rest of stuff. So that's going. We're going to publish the public roadmap for you guys in December, all the way to completion of the project. And I'm just going to leave you with something right now.
What was
I saw
this?
you apply to the Flight Academy again.
I don't even remember this.
Our plan is to be feature and content complete by the end of 2019, with the first 6 months of 2020 for alpha and then beta. Beta, the final stage of polishing before release.
Oh my god, remember this?
I reteamed with Chris Roberts for a new game, Squadron 54.
Yo, that was so funny.
To be released next year.
The elephant in the room. Finally, the Squadron 42 video is here. So...
Yeah.
Oh, no. Is he laughing because he knows this is, like, so bad?
And there's been really good progress on it right now. It's just not at a point where we can actually get it external. I believe the last roadmap we had did say we were going to be beta this calendar year. We will not be beta this calendar year. That's one thing that I absolutely know.
We as a family are going to move over to the UK for some time to be with the Squadron team.
I tell you what, this is what it took. This is what it took. He had to be there. And I'm telling you, this is the one thing I will say about this guy. He may get up there and bullshit us all the time, but when he's in front of you, he inspires your ass to work. I know that for sure because I was there. I've seen it in person, and he is an inspiring human being when it comes to his vigor or whatever the word would be. Like, he's got an aura around him that you want to grind your ass on the grindstone to get something done for this guy. And he goes there, and then what happened? We got what we saw. What a night and day difference.
Get it finished.
Yes.
So we've done a complete rework on EVA, what we call sort of push and pull.
Talk about some of the AI improvements that have been coming because of work on Squadron. What can you tell us?
So the AI systems that we have, we basically threw them away.
There's a complete redo of the Mobi-Glass, and the first iteration is.
Yeah, like, guys, we want to be feature complete by 2017, and they're just like completely redoing features and everything.
And of course, we're working very hard on Squadron 2. But it's been a great time. It's been an amazing ride so far. I'm looking forward to the future. Happy birthday, Star Citizen. Happy birthday, the community.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday.
Star Citizen.
Cheers. We are feature complete on Squadron 42. You
Two people stood
will
up.
not get a release date from me today because it will be when I know that we're fully about ready to print the Gold Masters. But
this feels authentic. It also felt authentic in 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, and now this. Yes. It always felt authentic, and it's very easy to look back and be like, wow, how did I not know, you know?
it won't be just yet. But we prepared, the Squadron 42 team prepared a small video for you. I may be lying, it's a bit bigger than small.
What felt authentic is they showed you. And not only did they show you cutscenes, they showed you actual playing, some of it, and the playing looked like it needed some polish, right? But it looked okay. So this is the difference between this year and every other year. It wasn't him just standing up and saying shit. He said some shit and then he did some shit.
I saw you apply to the Flight Academy again.
Yes, sir.
Keep your head up. Took me a couple times before I got in.
I'm Chris Roberts, and I'm pleased to announce we have just passed a major milestone. Squadron 42 is now feature complete and has entered its polish phase.
As Chris says, we've moved into the polish phase of Squadron 42, which means extra emphasis on ensuring things feel fun.
Smile while you talk, guys. I feel like somebody was telling him that.
This means focusing on the small and large elements of the game, such as dialing in combat encounters.
Like this, that didn't look very good. It looked okay, but it looked like they're going to polish
animation
it a bit.
design have been populating the locations. Polish phase for my teams means making huge advancements in the quality of our characters and environments. We've established our standard with recognizable characters like Mark Hamill, Gillian Anderson, and Gary Oldman. And we're now applying this to the rest of the cast and identifying any remaining tech requirements that need to be closed out.
Now, I know you're all asking, when can I play it?
When can I play it?
When we have the locked release date, you will be the first to know. Polish phase can take some time. We have come this far, and we want to make sure Squadron 42 delivers on the promise of being this generation's wing commander.
Squadron 42 strike teams will all be working on polishing as they work towards beta and release.
2 years ago when we showed it was 2 years ago, right? When we showed the Squadron trailer, was it?
It depends on which one you're talking about.
The most recent one.
It's like
where we show Henry Cavill, the one where we show Henry Cavill at the very end. It's like 2 years ago, right?
I don't know. Time is a loop at this point.
I
Just
don't
move
know.
on.
I know.
That's a good way to end that one, Galgut. That was a good way to end that one. But yeah, I think it shows. I don't know what happened at the beginning of this project, but we were lied to left and right, and he might have been lied to. We don't know what the hell was going on. Nobody knew what was going on. It was crazy. But did you see that 2021 to now? How much happened? How much has been improved? All while moving studios and stuff too. Like, I don't know what clicked and what changed, but something did. And it just something changed. I'm not saying this year's going to be the year. I'm not saying any of that stuff. But it was like, wow. And it's not like me coping because you could see it, right? He went over there. They got the studios together, and then look at what they showed at CitizenCon. It was way better. I mean, you could tell me to cope all you want, but it's just look at what's in front of your face. It was night and day difference, right? So whatever was happening before was really bad, and whatever's happening now, not so bad. Even 322, there's some improvements and stuff there too. There's a lot of stuff happening now. So I don't know, man. It looks pretty good. It looked pretty good. A Galgut video usually depresses me, but the shift from 2021 to now did the exact opposite. It's like, wow, maybe we're going to be okay. I don't know what it took. Clearly Chris going there, but maybe we're going to be okay.